Hey, good morning. It's dark 30, about 4:30 a.m. and I'm going to Pennsylvania to take a look at a 57 Chevy station wagon. Been in contact with this guy, Mike, and I'm gonna go and take a look at the car, probably buy it, but we'll see. It's about a 4.5 hour drive, and I should be getting there, sometime mid-morning, 9 o'clock-ish. So we'll see how things go up on the highway. I'm going to head out Route 70 and then hit the turnpike in Pennsylvania for a little while and then head north. So this place is, the town is just north of Pittsburgh. So traffic in this time of the morning shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's get going. About 2 hours driving and we're just crossed over into Pennsylvania on Route 70, and it's starting to get laid out, which will be nice. It's less eye strain from these real bright headlights, so we're making our way up there. Starting to climb into the mountains on the Appalachian mountains. So yeah, this is kind of my old home turf, which was in a little town in Pennsylvania near, right off the Appalachian Trail. And so we had a mountain there of about 700 feet. This right here isn't quite as high as that, but yeah, these are little East Coast mountains. Starting to get bright in the East Coast. It's about 6:40 right now, Eastern Standard Time, and it's been just exactly 2 hours that I've been driving. We've got another 125 miles to go, so it should be an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, I think, if my math is right. No, actually 2 hours, but we'll see. Should be a nice clear day. Now, I'm not going to be bringing the car back. My buddy couldn't help me out today, so I decided I'll just drive up here, take a look at it, probably buy it, and then next weekend, another friend of mine, Doug, is willing to come up here with his trailer and truck, and we can bring it home then. It's unfortunate because it's a little bit of a distance to drive up here. Anywho, we'll keep on trucking.
Later, a few moments later, a little later.
We're approaching the turnpike.
In half a mile, exit the highway onto I-70 westbound.
The turnpike, but we still have a little ways to go on Route 70. And we're headed towards Pittsburgh. So this is Breezewood. The story I heard was that the developers in this area
exit the highway,
constructed this road and this interchange in order to bring people onto this stretch, and so so it was local businesses that were benefiting. But yeah, it's kind of a interesting stopover. I'm probably gonna stop up here, maybe take a little break and get some gas. But fuel price right there is $3.09 a gallon for regular, and it looks like $3.89 for diesel. Well, we stopped over here at this little traveler stop off, and fuel price here, I was surprised. It's $2.83 for a gallon, a regular. So I'm gonna fill up, go in and grab something, maybe another coffee. I have some in the car already, but I could use a little bathroom break. So I'm gonna fill up again here, and we'll be on our way. Alright, it has a 305 Chevy small block. New radiator. Looks like the firewall has been repaired. It looks pretty clean and new. We got buckets, but the intention is to put in the original bench seat. Trim, headliner bows are there, new glass, the back window frame, so that's got to be worked on a little bit. It's got a new gas tank. Trim is all here. It looks pretty complete. So let me talk to Mike, the seller, and get all the paperwork straightened out.
There's your
gas
not pumping, but it does.
Oh, that's fine. At least it fires right on.
Yeah, it runs. It idles fine. You may need to adjust the timing, but it.
So there's the 57 wagon. Well, I bought the 57 wagon, and Mike, the seller, and I are driving over to a notary in Pennsylvania. Titles get transferred, and they've got to be notarized. But anyway, it's going to be a nice little project. I'm planning to keep have patina. It is not going to be a bright, shiny, new-looking vehicle. I intend to keep it older looking, but it has a 305 cubic inch small block, and my intention is to put an L3 LS engine. And so I have a friend near Philadelphia that's got a 6-liter LQ9, and I don't know what the transmission is. It's either a 4L60 or a 4L65, or maybe by any luck it will be a 4L80.
But that's what I'd like to put in the 57. Currently it has bucket seats in, but I'm going to be putting in the original bench seat. And so interior wise it'll be more or less period correct. It's not going to have all the bright shiny door panels that are of that period. I'll probably make some kind of I don't know, some kind of door panels that just look decent. So the intention is to have a nice looking interior, but yet the exterior is going to be and not rat rod, but it's going to be rustic with an LS engine. So we're almost over at the notary, and yeah, so we had a hard time finding one that's open. It's a Saturday, and there are a couple that were closed, so we had to drive about 12 miles to get over here. But I hope we're almost there. So, all right, let's get the paperwork done.
Four to 6 days later.